Warriors.
Vejo meu fone bom, por isso que tá decente. No personagem. My baby. Echo. My baby. Echo. Perfeito. Ai, amor, desculpa pelo título. Porque você parou de assistir? A gente tem que mudar. Preparar o chá. Aqui. Não, eu sempre fui mais romântico, tá? Eu sempre fui romântico. Pô, acabei de trocar de time, é a primeira partida pelo time, hein? Nossa.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. Brand outside. Outside, Beal.
Mano, o Bill tá no OKC, velho. Linda pra porra. Ui. Eu tenho que marcar o Bill, velho. Vamos, Curry. Boa, Curry. Step back. Jogo muito.
6 points for D.
Can Mr. Curry shoot the basketball? No doubt, but he's also a very willing and capable passer.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Toma. Toma, sua safada. Toma. Horrível.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Tomou só um bloco na cara pra ficar esperto. Seu otário.
Outside Beal. Into the lane.
Tomou 2 tocos.
Just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
Shooting from 14. Sanders shot is off. And really, despite that miss, they got a solid start offensively. And that one's good. Beal.
Slicing into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. When talking about Bradley Beal,
Chama screen.
just talking about one of the league's
Passou.
We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers. And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars.
Porra, ninguém entra na palha.
This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Nice shot from Nikola Vucevic. And here's a one-handed slam.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the deck.
Atrás, perfeito.
Here's D. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Pô, eu jogo muito, né, velho? Quero ficar com camisa, velho.
Gilgeous Alexander against Curry. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Sparks passes to Beal. 4 on the clock. And then forward. And he lays it in hand.
Soft low jumper from Beal right there. Add to his offensive
Tá.
attack. Seemed to
Cross.
totally catch the defense
Hit.
by surprise.
Atrás. Agora.
Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Levei um toco. Peguei o rebote. Step back.
Here's D.
Caiu. Caiu pouco.
And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Sparks passes to Beal. No good. That went tight.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim. That is a huge chest right there.
Acho que caiu.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Ah, muito ruim, velho.
Well, the passing ability on display for
Tocou.
SGA.
Perfeito.
Gilgeous-Alexander
Fez
getting
ele
it done.
passou. No Vucevic. Devolveu em mim. Empurrou. Chutou. Caiu.
D's got 9. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Então, pra ouvir a música aqui na live.
Gilgeous Alexander. And there's the pass to Sparks. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander.
Pô, essa partida aqui vai ter 40 minutos, né?
From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 9.
No one better to answer with the 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Here's D. sweet little floater.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Gilgis Alexander.
Out! One more!
Sanders with the steal.
Cross. Meu Deus.
On deep. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic puts it down.
How about those instincts from the 7? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Now here's Beal. Defense right on. Here's Gilgis Alexander. Curry with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball. Bringing it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. D passes to Williams. No good on the shot. Great D time for Grant.
Efeitos sonoros. Pô, acho que vou colocar um pagode. Alexa, toca a playlist pagode. Pede screen. Passo na screen. Curry. Special assist. Special assist.
Great start for him. Could be the end.
It's Grant with the draw. Back to Beal. Warriors with the rebound. We're getting their first look at the Thunder. Their first game of the regular season.
And on paper, you called them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against the Sixers a year ago.
Here's Beal. Another lead shot from Dean. Beal goes to Flowers. Pass to Gilgis Alexander. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the pass to the hook. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And this is where we hear Kevin early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Beal goes to Flowers.
Hein? Malu, assistiu na live, fala aí se tá dando pra ouvir a música. Ah!
Here's Flowers. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that one gives them
Tocou, cross. Passei, livre.
Here's D.
Não era pra ter chutado assim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that.
It almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters.
Linda.
I think the other thing they've done for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the league.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim grade a little bit.
It's just too slow to react.
Tocou.
Can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Tocou.
Here's D.
Por que ele foi pra fora, velho? Ainda caiu, meu Deus.
What I love is the game plan's been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Meu Deus, tô marcando de achei.
6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. He can't hit that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. D passes to Ramsey. And that one good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Momento de 3, então.
Here's McCall. He's been quiet so far. Still reports in the game. Nice. No good. They had to chance to end the run there.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Eu sou imarcável.
Early on, they've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's McCall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
D passes to Ramsey. 1:37 left to play here in the first. No good from D.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
A steal. Fast break. Here they come. Feeds back. Count the basket. D's got 20 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in. And this quarter, this is nicely done.
Eu vou me deitar com a voz coração, olhar você nos olhos, segurando o
Here's
seu
McCall.
fazer olhar
And there's the drive. Boom. He shoots it straight down.
O Max Stewart não tá bom não, velho.
That's how it's done.
Vou ter que carregar.
Perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And it's the
Por que que não saiu? Tava wide open e aí do nada deu 100%.
McCall kicks to Gooden. Here's McCall. This is a Giddy. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's D. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He's got 22.
And then he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Knox.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
D passes to Fresh. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Warriors on top, up by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from OKC Arena. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football.
High school, whoever the first basketball for was stuck with him.
Teams making substitutions here. Warriors leading by 17. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Stephen Curry's out there with D. Then it's Williams. Then there's Sanders. And it's Vucevic in at the center. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Golden State. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now.
A slight rebound advantage for them. In their favor, and it's all adding up.
It's deflected.
Pô, tento me livrar dessa praga que é o Vucevic.
Gilgeous Alexander deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of
Quem que me livrar dessa praga do Vucevic, ele sempre volta essa merda.
staffs are growing, more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
Indeed, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Yep, that one goes in there.
You can see the excitement with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so young and yet so gifted as a passer.
Here's D. Another three for Golden State.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. That one a little long. Warriors leading by 23. Breaking the thing back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got. Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one hits back iron. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Williams trying to break free. Beal pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Grant. And the layup is good. Grant's got his first points in this one.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, getting pump fake, and then off to the races.
D. He's covered by Beal. The shot's good from D. Oklahoma City's gotten in trouble with the through ball in the second quarter, only getting 1 of 5 attempts. On the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot comes out. 18 that time for Vucevic. D passes to Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Beal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Bradley Beal has turned himself into more than just a perimeter shooter. This guy can go off the dribble drive. He can score at the rack. That's nice.
D. He's covered by Beal. Here's Sanders. And Sanders throws it down.
Well known for being a terrific passer. He shows you right there. Case in point.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Gilgeous-Alexander against Vucevic. And the basket by Knox.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
On the wing. And a little hook that time, but it drops. And that's 31 points for D.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
Here's
Okay,
the
double.
fourth. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the nice bucket inside.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Sanders. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 4 rebounds in this game. Grant passes to Knox. Oklahoma City moving it around. Beal from long range. They get it back. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Grant outside. Bucket 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. D passes to Sanders. Off target from the baseline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And
É um amor.
Quem aí já comeu um ovo de Páscoa feito de empada que vem absurdamente recheado? Rapaziada, eu descobri um paraíso aqui na Terra chamado Toque de Mar, que é uma loja de doces e salgados especializada em frutos do mar. Eles preparam todas essas delícias diariamente. Vamos começar pelas coxinhas que mais me chamaram a atenção. Tem coxinha de camarão com catupiry, que vem muito bem recheada, unha de caranguejo, bacalhau, carne seca com requeijão e muito mais. Nós provamos também essa torta lotada de camarão, que é uma das mais gostosas que eu já comi na minha vida. E pra finalizar, eu queria destacar essa empada que vem lotada de Nutella. Galera, e lá é tudo muito gostoso e muito recheado. Eles também têm as opções congeladas para viagem, então já 100%.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Sparks in at the small forward. Driving inside. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hit all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
D passes to Williams. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Count it.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And so it's Beal who'll bring it up for the Thunder. Goes up to the strike. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Inside. And the slam by Williams.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And then Brand with the dunk.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Here's D, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Beal with it, now guarded by D. Beal, whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
D, he's covered by Beal, and it's good for 2. And it's 37 points for D.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Let's go. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
I tell you, he's making
Nah,
everything
man.
he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Flowers. Here's Brand. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. D passes to Sanders. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good from D. D's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're
Agora 23 faltas.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
And, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
The Thunder with another miss.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the inside. Pass to Ramsey. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. The Thunder have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Giddey laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got 8 points.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Ramsey. Here's D. Hits the three-point bomb.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Thunder have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's McCaw. No good that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Shots good by Ramsey. 10 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's D. Misses off the right iron. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Sparks passes to Flowers, and yes, it's good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Here's D. Herder passes to D. He lobs it up.
Chemistry at its best, and unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Pass to Flowers. And the pass to McCaw.
Porra, não tem nem a live nem na parte. Não tem nem o que eu falar pra essa live boa.
I would hope so.
Tô só jogando. Ah, velho. Tocou. Passa pro meio.
Down low. Gooden with the steal. To the middle. Tries yet again. He lays it in. Gooden's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
D passes to Ramsey. Here's D. Off target from outside. The Thunder shooting it quite well on this third quarter. 53%, and the offense is rolling. Passes it to Flowers. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Rollins.
Por quê?
Oh, he blocked it
Por
with
quê,
the
irmão?
flicks off the backboard. Here's Giddey. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Gooden. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Normally he'll drill that shot. I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
D passes to Bush. Basket counts. He's got 6.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And that one is good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here he goes. Deflects the pass. Pass to Ramsey. Here's D. A three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the pass to McCall. And here's Goodman. Pass to McCall. From downtown. Got a hand on it.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Ramsey passes to D. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And the Thunder with the possession.
That's an air fryer steak.
Guys are looking for a spot here.
Yeah, get up the whole stretch offensively, for sure.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. D's got 47 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Oklahoma City shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's McCall. The Warriors pull it in.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Ramsey tips it back in. Ramsey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. McCall, the pass to Goodman. Here's Giddey. A minute 50 left in the third. A three ball. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
D passes to Herter, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Well, the Thunder making a switch here. Knox is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Keefe is checked in for Rollins. And it's Green in for Kevin Herter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
D passes to Green. To the inside, Ramsey. Off with the layup. Oklahoma City has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. It's good. McCaw's got 8.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
52 seconds left in the third. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's blocked. And here's the fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Thunder have put up good numbers in the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Keefe's shot is good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
If you let Bradley Beal get cooking, you can turn the lights out. This guy is rolling right now.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Knocks it loose. Passes to Sanders. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Beal from outside the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Você tá doido, bom demais. Pra começar, passa aquele limãozinho na bola de todos os copinhos de shot. E bombeia todos eles com sal desse jeito, porque tem que
Very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. go back to a play from earlier. As sure you are, State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great...
Some changes here for the Warriors. Vucevic checked in for Keefe. Williams comes in for George Niang. And it's D in for Sanders. Knox the pass to Beal. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Pass to Giddey. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Vucevic is out there with Williams. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's D, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode defensively.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Here's Beal. He'll thunder with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Inside, here's Knox. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. Drives to the hoop. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Cummings comes in for Patrick Williams. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Curry.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal, undaunted by the D.
Here's D. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. D's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Steps back and fires. Here's Flowers. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Here's D. Back to Green. D. Gilgeous Alexander cover. No good from D. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Great D that time from Green. Cummings passes to Green. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Takes a shot at the
Pô,
elbow.
coitado, não vou fazer os caras.
Huerter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Ah.
Down low.
Porra, que linda!
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively.
Tá, meter
Here's Gilgeous
mais 3
Alexander.
assists.
And he gets it to go. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have really pushed to the forefront. I think that's one why
Que agressivo,
our
mano.
game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
D passes to Bush. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the paint. And no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Huerter passes to D. Back to Huerter. And and they'll
Moleque,
get
esse
another
maluco é uma
chance.
máquina.
Here's Cummings. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Over to the left wing. Here's Burton. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's D. It's tipped, and he gets it back. The pass to Ramsey. Golden State moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Burton. And the three off target. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Inside. Here's Ramsey. D passes to Ramsey. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Here's O'Connor. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. D. Here's Bush. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Fuller. Out to the right wing. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got his 6th rebound on the night. D passes to Bush.
Porra.
Gooden with the steal. Passes it to O'Connor. Launches it. The Warriors pull it in. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. D passes to Ramsey. Burton grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for D.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Hands check in. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Cummings gets to Niang. Bush passes to D. Fader on the way. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Não mentira.
What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
15 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Cummings passes to D. There's the triple.
Filha da puta.
He's unbelievable. And the call will be against D.
Jogo muito, moleque.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Será que o nosso coração não aguenta? Se quiser ficar.
It's just something that you lack. So what you even mad for? Looking like a stick up in your asshole. I'm not your mommy, nigga. Find a new hobby, nigga. Run to your mom, you pick up your shit in the lobby, nigga. I'm not gonna be your car. I call your fucking mom. You should've paid my rent. Go get a fucking job. When they say, niggas ain't shit. Say that's not cheating if I wasn't with your ass, yo. You kept secrets in your cousin's job. If I wasn't with your ass, yo. You kept secrets in your cousin's only ass.
I really need to stop answering comments after hot yoga when I look like a tomato, but there are a lot of things like
Olha esse comentário. Fui turistar em Curitiba e logo quis conhecer a cafeteria, pois vi uma barista super animada no TikTok. Gostei muito do tônica com tangerina, uma delícia. O atendimento poderia ser igual ao do TikTok. Acho que no dia que eu fui ela estava cansada. Mas acontece, somos humanos. Oi, tudo bem? Quer o cardápio? Ah, você vai tomar uma tônica? Ah, beleza, vou fazer pra você, já trago, tá bom? Olá, senhora, tudo bem? Você quer um cappuccino ou um quadro? Ah, um expresso tônica? Beleza, você com limão ou tangerina? Olha esse comentário no Google. Fui turistar em Curitiba e logo quis conhecer a cafeteria, pois vi uma barista super animada no TikTok. Gostei muito do tônica com tangerina, uma delícia. O atendimento poderia ser igual ao do TikTok. Acho que no dia que eu fui ela estava cansada. Mas acontece, somos humanos. Oi, tudo bem? Quer o cardápio? Ah, você vai tomar uma expresso tônica? Ah, beleza, vou fazer pra você.
já ataca, tá bom?
Olá, senhora, tudo bem? Você quer um cappuccino ou um quadro? Ah, um expresso tônica? Beleza. Com limão ou tangerina?
Olha esse comentário no Google. Fui turistar em Curitiba e logo quis conhecer a cafeteria, pois vi uma barista super animada no TikTok. Gostei muito do tônica com tangerina, uma delícia. O atendimento poderia ser igual ao do TikTok. Acho que no dia que eu fui, ela estava cansada. Mas acontece, somos humanos.
Oi, tudo bem? Quer o cardápio?
Ah, você tomou expresso tônica? Ah, beleza, vou fazer pra você, já tá bom?
Olá, senhora, tudo bem? Você quer um cappuccino ou um quadro? Ah, um expresso tônica? Beleza. Com limão ou tangerina?
Olha esse comentário no Google. Fui turistar em Curitiba e logo quis conhecer a cafeteria, pois vi uma barista super animada no TikTok. Gostei muito do tônica com tangerina, uma delícia. O atendimento poderia ser igual ao do TikTok. Acho que no dia que eu fui, ela estava cansada. Mas acontece, somos humanos.
Oi, tudo bem? Quer o cardápio?
Ah, você vai tomar uma expresso tônica? Ah, beleza, vou fazer pra você, já trago, tá bom?
Olá, senhora, tudo bem? Você quer um cappuccino ou um quadro? Ah, um expresso tônica? Beleza. Com limão ou tangerina?
Olha esse comentário no Google. Fui turistar em Curitiba e logo quis conhecer a cafeteria, pois vi uma barista super animada no TikTok. Gostei muito do tônica com tangerina, uma delícia. O atendimento poderia ser igual ao do TikTok. Hoje meu dia foi uma correria e aí eu esqueci um monte de...
O que você acha que eu sei de ensinar isso aqui?
Vai, começa a primeira parte.
Vai, eu não sei a primeira parte. Vamos lá. Não, como que é? Eu não sei.
Sedução.
Ave Maria. Aqui?
Ah, é aqui. E aí?
Alright, Morgan, guess who? Only using lifestyle questions.
Alright,
You go first.
Okay. Does your person look like they go to yoga only on Tuesday mornings?
No, they look like they go every day.
Oh, okay.
No way you're gonna get this. Does your person look like they own 7 cats?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, Morgan, your turn.
Okay. Does your person look like they spend their afternoons watching
Yeah, they do. Oh,
We gotta know who it is.
no. No way you got it. 2 questions.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is your person Daniel?
You're kidding! There's no way! Yes, you got it! Alright, Morgan, guess who? Only...
Pô. Último.
Hot shot is pretty essential, isn't it? I mean, it seems like we rarely see guys recover from a bad first round injury.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head because oftentimes you're putting more pressure on yourself to perform, and it is hard to shoot with confidence when you do that.
Hour 6. Great stuff.
There we go.
How about that? 10 points on the board. 11 points. 12 for him. Moneyball, no good. Good for 13. Make that 14. A 3-point run for him right there. Now with 17. A strong close out there. Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. Kept up a great pace right there.
Ai, que malzão, velho.
He finishes the round
Tomara que
with
você
25
passar.
points. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Money balls.
Fudeu. Fudeu.
And totally Stephen Curry.
Ah, cara, no meu time é difícil de fazer
The very
ponto.
first year it took, and a score of 27 points for the round.
Fudeu.
Performance, guys. Man, nice work.
Tá.
Looked good for a while there, but give him credit for overcoming that slow start to turn it into a real.
Calma, tem chance.
Something the shooters. He comes away with a score of 21 on the round. He can't be upset with himself. That score's usually good enough, but it was a
Tem mais um.
Vixe,
bateu muito agora.
for just about everybody else. So it'll be Trae Young here.
Não foi na frente no final.
Performances all around have been off the charts.
Tem
This
quatro.
has been a true shootout. Absolutely. I mean, we've got a...
And so here's Curry. He had
Pô, quero pular
to
isso.
score all the qualifiers, so he goes first. Let's see if he can kick. He gets his tally up to 16 points.
É verdade que médicos que usam máscaras cometem mais erros? Fica nesse vídeo até o final para não sair falando bobagem por aí e aproveita para aprender como é que nasce uma fake news. Um grupo dos fanáticos anti-máscaras pegou um estudo de 2008 e distorceu as conclusões para dizer que o uso de máscara afeta a oxigenação e faz com que os médicos cometam mais erros durante uma cirurgia. O estudo existe, ele foi feito na Turquia com 53 cirurgiões. De fato, foi medido que o nível de oxigenação dos médicos durante o procedimento diminuía, mas o que os negacionistas não divulgarem é que esse mesmo estudo também acompanhou o médico.
Como eu levei uma multa de 35 euros no metrô de Paris, recorri e ganhei o dinheiro. Em Paris existem vários tipos de...
Just you!
Oi, amor meu. Minha linda, meu amor meu. Eu não perco meu coração. Eu fiz uma série de pra não ser nada pra você. These are my 15 man requirements for dating, meaning...
Vai mostrar na live.
I will not.
It's time to get to level 40 again, and the following events will definitely help you get there. This weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, it's Top Deck. All games played on Deck 16 will earn double XP. In the city, check out Club 2K for buckets and beats. And then, head to the Adidas Basketball Open Run. Earn a win against all 4 Adidas teams, and you'll receive 10,000 VC, free skill boosts, and exclusive MyPlayer items. Next weekend, the Concha del Mar hosts Dunk Fest. Work with the community to rock the rims and earn prizes. Meanwhile, the city celebrates the 2022 NBA playoffs with a new event. Represent your favorite NBA team and you'll earn double XP. That's it for me.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. D out there with Cunningham. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Terrell in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here is Young. Mitchell left side.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
The pass to D for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. D's got 5 points so far.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Edwards passes to Mitchell. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
The shot's good from D.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
71.
Now, here is Young. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
And it's blocked, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Tatum on the wing, covered by Giannis. It's Solimba to Kumbo. Here's the teardrop. Gets it to fall in the bucket from D. D's got 12.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Young with the ball. Now defended by D. Mitchell's shot is good.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Here's D. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 15 points in the game.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Tatum, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. We spoke about the defensive end, oddly enough. Now, in past All-Star games, as we know, defense isn't given much thought. But he thinks the players on this team are so competitive, they may take pride in their ability to get stops. That sounds inconceivable, guys, but I guess we'll see.
All right, thank you, David. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. Morant passes to Green. Curry wide open. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
To the inside. Morant with the steal. Over in the corner, Green. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And this game literally has been wide open. As wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Stolen by Durant. Here's D, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Curry will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. This one for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Morant surveying the D. Passes it to Davis. Shoots over ball. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Ball, the pass to D. Out to the wing. Here's Williamson. Good on the bucket. Williamson's got his second basket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
The shot's good from D.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
The East All-Stars on offense. They trail by 3. Morant against Embiid. Morant passes to Davis. Outside, Green. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Pass to D. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry. The West All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both free throws good from D. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. Pass to Davis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the West All-Star. 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
They've got Towns. Ingram is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's John Morant. And it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the call will be against D. That's fine.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Outside Butler. Young with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the East All-Stars. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
A tight game here in Atlanta. D passes to Giannis. Here's D. Knocks down the three ball. D's got 7 points for the quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Young passes to Butler. Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Here's D. Again, the West All-Stars. And so it's Young who brings it up for the East All-Stars. And the rejection by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after him as well, especially when he's in the area. Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by D to the inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Feeds it to Embiid. Giannis dishes to Cunningham. Here's D. Shoots. Embiid trying to break loose. No good from D.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Capella finds Young. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Fires for 3, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from D. D's got 37.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
And a half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Williamson. D out there with Cunningham. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Terrell in at center.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
The pass to Capella. He kicks to Mitchell. Young outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. From 15 feet away, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
D passes to Giannis. Chalk up 2 there. Giannis has got 13.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And here's Young from the arc. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Cunningham passes to D. From past the arc, and the 3 ball is good. D's got 42 in the game.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And the call will be against D. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Davis is checked in for the East. Green comes in for Edwards. Then for the West All-Stars, Simmons checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant comes in for Zion Williamson. And Ball subbed in for Cunningham. And Davis can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Count that one. And now a 4-point West All-Star lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Green, and it's denied. And they'll keep possession. D, covered by Mitchell. Here's D. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. D's got 44.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Sinks it, and the shot from D.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Mitchell passes to Tatum. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Young looking around. And the East All-Stars make it. Here's Mitchell. Off target. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 5. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Ingram is out there with Edwards. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Curry in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. D, guarded by Curry.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off, able to stay all over the shooter.
Mitchell dishes to Capella, and it's blocked.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
D passes to Williamson. D, guarded by Kerr. Fades, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. D's got 50 points. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. 6-point game. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They get a hand on it, stolen by Mitchell. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Three-pointer. Capella trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just one on the basket for Mitchell. D passes to Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Now here's Curry. Mitchell outside. Curry's got space. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit. All the big shots.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Williamson after the miss from Stephen Curry. It's stolen by Edwards. High post try. Curry with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Let's talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Ingram. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, D.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Young comes in for Stephen Curry. And he drives in, and the shot goes down. .52 points for D.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Cunningham passes to D. Williamson outside. A fader. No good from D.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's Young. No good that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Here's D. Again, the West All-Stars.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And it's Mitchell missing. And the West All-Stars have possession. They lead by 7. The shot's good from D.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he recovers it. And he gets the bucket. Williamson, the pass to D. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Davis is checked in for Capella. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. The East All-Stars running out of time. Mitchell left side. No good. And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. No good from D. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Tatum kicks to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Really confident from the interior because of his length and strength. Giannis feels like he can score from anywhere, anytime.
Now, here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Cunningham. Passes to D. Shot clock at 6. And they get it back. Shots good by Terrell.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
D, defended by Young. The shot's good from D.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The shot by Mitchell, no good. D, defended by Young. Fades and shoots. No good from D. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
I heard he been dancing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. Head on the swivel, opposition like a block away. Teeth grinning off them that I can concentrate. I'm no addict, cause I don't think that's smart to say. Rock out with that, might make it do the Harlem shake. Make sure that low, keep your and always watch the snake. Be careful who you trust, cause they'll cross you like Tim Hardaway. Impatient in the slums, I couldn't afford to let my mama wait. Long distance relationship with God, so it get hard to pray. You can't really plan what's meant to be, I think they call it fate. Like, girl, I love you, but it's only so much I can tolerate. Like, girl, I love you, but it's only so much that my heart can take. Like, let's give it a rest, girl, I just wanna give my heart a break. I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. Fees they like 200 racks, but the price keep going up. I'm the hottest out the they don't like me blowing up. Back against the wall, no one to trust. Ain't no limit in these streets, can ride a bike, you old enough. Gotta fight, no folding up, like pay the price, you know it's up. And when they say who won it, act like you know it's us. From the soil, you gotta share the same scars to roll with us. Say it's off the point off. It's cracking where I'm from, watch what you just reckless. No big homies over us. Fluctuated by dollars, yeah, on that guap I got a crush. Been racing to millions, the money talks give me a rush. I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep.
I am Gemini, super fly guy. I am Gemini, 2 heads, 1 eye. I am Gemini like Pac, Andre, Lauren, and Kanye, Boy George, and Anne Frank. I am Gemini, but no, I'm not fake. I am Gryffindor, but don't move like Snape. I am Gemini, people love to call me crazy, but they judging and they hating, and I'm too gone for explaining. I am Gemini, June 14th, and all the famous rappers got a sign like me, and all the famous rappers got a heart like me, but I know that I'm different and they're not quite me. I'm the horror.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV and Season 6, Zero Gravity.
Yes, we have so much to cover this week, so prepare yourself for a ton of space puns. Get it? A ton? Zero gravity, weightless.
Oh, this is going to be a fun episode. Let's get right into it. Here's what's new in Season 6. Welcome to Season 6 of NBA 2K22. Your My Career game is blasting off with Zero Gravity. Don't let anything hold your game down.
Season 6 brings new court designs that are out of this world. Aboard the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For Memphis, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Warriors, Grizzlies, it's next. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. We're pleased to be joined by one of the greatest players to ever take the WNBA hardwood, Candace Parker.
Thanks, BA. I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. And for Memphis, and it's gotten to the point now where Memphis can beat any team on any given night, Candace.
Yes, that's the culture. They play a certain way. They always continue to next guy up is their mentality. And, you know, I think that sets them up for great success.
One of the most exciting teams to watch in the NBA. And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's D, guarded by Quickly. D. Shots blocked. Pass to Quickly. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's D. Nails it from three.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
And here's Wiseman. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's D.